We will not accept any physical infrastructure at the border.
We won't see the emergence of a hard border on our island.
That there will be no hard border.
We don't want a border.
No hard border.
But there'll be no hard border on the island of Ireland, no matter what happens.
Different channels, same message. But if neither government is preparing for a hard border, the DUP says there's no need for a backstop.
It was very significant when the Irish Prime Minister outlined his no-deal preparations. There was no mention of any border infrastructure whatsoever. So many of us believe this whole backstop arrangement is totally unnecessary and is a political device. And but for that backstop, I think we could move ahead, get into the trade talks and have a withdrawal agreement.
So what would happen in a no-deal scenario? EU or World Trade Organization member states could demand a border on the island of Ireland. David Finnemore lectures in European politics at Queen's University, Belfast.
Precedent suggests that the EU will insist that its internal market is protected, and that would normally involve the external border existing. So yes, I would imagine Ireland would come under pressure. As far as the UK is concerned, it may not necessarily be the WTO that brings the pressure, but it's going to be other members of the WTO who will want to ensure that the market that they are sending goods to, the UK market, is a market to which, if they have preferential access, that access is generally preferential.
The Irish government hasn't wavered on the backstop, despite the risk a no-deal Brexit poses for Ireland. In Dublin, this is about much more than customs.
For people like me who grew up on the border, it's maybe hard for people outside of Ireland to imagine. It's not just about trade or goods and services or inspections like security for immigration. This is fundamentally about people, it's about peace and it's about identity.
Ireland couldn't accept any deal that risked a return to a hard border. But the DUP couldn't accept one that risked Northern Ireland's position in the United Kingdom. And they're wielding enormous influence at Westminster.
It was barely mentioned during the referendum campaign. Many people thought Dover was the closest the UK came to the rest of the EU. But the Irish border, where Northern Ireland meets the Republic on tarmac, became the defining issue. So this could be the place where the Prime Minister's withdrawal agreement reaches the end of the road.
On both sides of the line, they are keen to hear if Theresa May plans to push on or take some kind of Brexit detour. David Blevins, Sky News, on the Irish border.